Hello, my name is David Kelly. I'm a Genetics Research Project Coordinator here in ICBF in Tully. My job is mostly as a liaison with the different research partners that ICBF are involved with. So ICBF will be a research partner with a lot of different projects in other institutions, be it Teagasc or the universities or technological universities, and international partners. So we have Department of Agriculture, Food and Marine funded projects, and then also international funded projects that ICBF will be a partner of. So I mostly work on those projects as a liaison in terms of actually different research or in terms of generating data extracts, but also some of the coordination of the experiments that were involved here in Tully as well. So we're quite fortunate in Ireland that we have the centralised database through ICBF, so we can make a massive amount of gain through utilising that database for research. Particularly in Tully, is focused on the hard to record, difficult traits, and also novel traits that might become commonplace on farms in 5-10 years time, so kind of longer time framework. But we're involved in the research at the kind of the start level, or the beginning of the research. So we work quite closely with the likes of Teagasc and the other universities on new traits that might be of interest or might be utilised for integration into our breeding tools in 5-10 years time, be it new definitions of methane, feed efficiency or traits of carcass performance that might be of interest. So part of the research perspective in Ireland, especially on livestock, is all about collaboration. So a lot of the research projects that ICBF will be involved in are multidisciplinary, so we're working alongside geneticists, which is my training, but also animal nutritionists, production scientists, microbiologists, all for common good of the industry. So a lot of research is about leveraging the public money for the best use, so that the commercial farmer realises gain from it. So it's about applied research. We also work very closely with the actual cattle industry themselves, be it through the breeding companies with the Gene Ireland, but also the meat processors and dairy co-ops around collecting data on farms or on monitor farms or demo farms. So they're usually test beds for, say, new technologies like the green feed machines for measuring methane, or we're involved in our scanning project for ultrasound traits, or in terms of procurement of cattle into Tully, so that we can collect measurements of interest on commercial animals on a commercial farm, and then collect similar measurements then when they follow into Tully, so we can leverage the best use of resources. So some of the work we're working on at the moment is around an enhanced methane evaluation. So at the moment we had a prototype evaluation, one of the first countries in the world to actually publish a breeding values for methane. But that's purely based on Tully data in indoor system. There's a lot of work around collecting methane data on commercial base, on a commercial setting. So a lot of that is bringing all that data together into enhancing that evaluation that's there. So we can actually look at potential integration into our breeding tools in the future.